going to be very casual and very chill. I want to show you guys, I want to share all of the makeup essentials that I carry around whenever I go to school and whenever I'm in a hurry. It's kind of like my on-the-go makeup, and I usually do my makeup in the car whenever I'm in this kind of situation, but regardless, I use it every single day. And all of the makeup that is in here are Drugstore, so you can get them anywhere. It's easy for you guys to access and it's very affordable. So without further ado, if you want to see what's inside my makeup bag, then please keep on watching. So I carry everything in this clear makeup bag so that I can see everything, and they're very easy to access. And that's one of my top tips on starting your own makeup bag. I recommend using a clear bag, and so you don't have to rustle through everything to get what you want. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm gonna start with the products that I apply first, then going on to the last. The first thing that I use is this moisturizer from Celotex Moisturizer. This is the hydration type. I use a lot of this on. I have very dry skin, especially now that it's getting a bit colder. Unfortunately, this one is not as moisturizing as I would like to, but I still use it and just use a lot more than what I used to do. So yeah, it's working pretty well. The next thing that I use is a primer, and this is the ever so popular Quick Effects No Shine Mattifier Primer. I don't really have open pores, but I still use this just to smooth out this area right here and make it matte, and that actually makes it less oily throughout the day. That's an A+ for me, since I tend to be oily in this area, my T-zone. So this helps a lot, and it's very cheap as well. I think they also have this in a kind of squeezy tube now. The next thing that I use is this concealer stick from Miniso, and it is a super high coverage concealer. I don't use foundation in an everyday basis. I feel like it's kind of heavy on my skin whenever I do, but I just use a heavy duty concealer just to clean up my under eyes, and I use this brush from Zoeva. This is the 142 concealer brush, and it is amazing. I used to use my fingers for this concealer, and it works absolutely fine. Don't really have to buy or use a concealer brush, but for my blemishes and stuff like that, I prefer to use a brush. It has it kind of like a spongy thing here, but it doesn't work well as to when you use your fingers or a brush. I'm almost out of it. Whenever I go to a Miniso counter or a Miniso store, they don't have this in stock just yet, but I'm waiting on new stocks for this one, and I highly recommend this product. This was only 99 pesos. The next product that I use is powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 120 Classic Ivory. It is my favorite powder. It blends beautifully on my skin, especially when I have like patchy bronzer or patchy blush. It's perfect for blending it out, and it keeps my skin matte throughout the day and has a blurring effect. I think I mentioned that in one of my videos already, but this is the matte plus poreless kind, and it is for normal to oily dry skin. Normal to oily dry skin. Normal to oily skin. And it has a mirror here, but I threw out the sponge because I didn't like it that much. But for application, I use the Zoeva 106 powder brush. It is super duper soft and very dirty because I use it every day. The next step is brows. So what I use is this Brow Cara from the Face Shop in the shade gray brown, number 3. So what I do with this, as you can see in the video, I take out the spoolie and get the product from there and use a Zoeva 317 wing liner brush. I like this brush because it's very tiny and thin, so it's very precise on my eyebrows, which I really like, so I can control whether I want to go for a bold brow or a natural brow. And it kind of gives a fine hair-like finish, which I really like for that natural look. I used to use pencils like the Fashion Brow from Maybelline. I highly recommend that as well, but this matches my hair more, so I'm just finishing this product, and then maybe I'll find a new one to try. What else? Oh, the next thing that I do is eyeliner. This one is not crucial in my makeup routine every day. Going to school, I don't usually wear eyeliner. I just curl my lashes and that's it. I don't even wear mascara. But whenever I'm feeling kind of extra, I use this eyeliner from Maybelline as well. This is their Hyper Sharp Power Black eyeliner. This is amazing because of the brush. It's a brush tip. I don't really like those felt tip ones. I find those really hard to use, but with this one I am a pro at it, I think. And it's very black. It defines my lash line really well. So yeah, highly recommend this product. The next thing that I do is curl my lashes. I use this eyelash curler from the dollar store. I specifically like this one because of the structure of it. It kind of has wide legs, so with that I can get maximum curl. Like I can really push the eyelash curler to make my lashes stay up, because personally I have really straight lashes and sometimes they go down. And I got this for 79 pesos. There are a lot of good eyelash curlers out there as well. In Miniso, Mumuso, they have amazing eyelash curlers too. And then for mascara, I am using this one. This is my current favorite. I ran out of my Maybelline Lash Sensational, so I got this instead. This is the Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Curl and Hold Mascara. I don't think it really holds a curl that well, like my Maybelline Lash Sensational, but it lengthens my lashes really well. It gives volume and length, which is what I look for in mascaras. And this one was really cheap as well. It's cheaper than the Maybelline Lash Sensational. It was around 250 pesos. So you get a bang for your buck with this product. Weirdly, in this video, I use blush first. I normally use bronzer first before blush, but since I did that, I'm gonna talk about this first. This is the Essence Silky Touch Blush in number 20 Baby Doll. I love this. It kind of looks like NARS Orgasm, which I think I also mentioned in another video of mine. But this one I specifically like because it's not super pigmented. Personally, in my opinion, I really like less pigmented blushes because I can build it up instead of using very pigmented blushes and then going heavy-handed sometimes and then like a big kind of blob of pink on your cheek. I just use kind of like a normal small blush brush. Then for bronzer, I use the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. This one is in Sunny. This is my absolute favorite bronzer. It lasts well on me considering that I use this almost every single day. The color is perfect for my skin tone. It's not too warm and it's not too cool for contouring. I don't know other amazing bronzers. I think the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer is amazing as well, but I haven't got around to buying that. If you're on a hunt for a bronzer, you can also use powder, like for example the Maybelline Fit Me powder. You can just get a darker version of that, like a darker shade of that, and use it as your bronzer. Sometimes face powders are cheaper than bronzer, so you can save a few bucks if you're on the hunt for a good bronzer. This is the brush that I use for my bronzer. It's kind of like a big fluffy fan brush. The next thing that I use is highlighter. This is my holy grail highlighter and it's my absolute favorite. This is from LOL Cosmetics. This is their highlighting powder. This is the Duo one. And it looks like this. I think this is kind of fairly new. I know it's been around for a while, but it's not in their original line. And this one I use every single day. I tell you, every single day. Even if I'm not wearing any makeup, I just put a little bit of this on. It makes my skin look a little bit dewy. As I said, I have dry skin, so something like this is perfect just to make my skin a little bit more dewy. But this is super duper blinding. I never swirl my brush in. I just like do 3 taps. I use both, by the way. I just use 3 taps and it's already this blinding for each cheek. It is absolutely amazing. This is around 250 pesos. And to apply highlighter, this is the, what number is it? 129? 129 Luxe Fan Brush. As you can see, I use this every day. That the label has rubbed off. But yeah, as I said, this is from Zoeva. It's perfect for highlighting like that. So yeah, this next product is my, I don't know, holy grail also, but it's something that I can't live without in makeup wise. So this is petroleum jelly. I never use lip balms or anything like that. This moisturizes my lips the best out of everything that I have used in my life. There was a time that my lips were so chapped and dry, and whenever I use this every single day, it makes my lips super duper smooth and it evens out my lines and everything like that. It makes lipstick apply really well, especially with liquid lipsticks. It sucks the life out of your lips, and I use this underneath just to compensate for that. And this is just a little jar. It's like a travel size. You can carry it in your bag. And lastly is lipstick. This is from Fashion 21. This is their Color Mood lipsticks. These are the lipsticks that are usually on sale in the Fashion 21 counter, and this one is in Mystical Mauve. For everyday use, I don't apply it directly. I just pat it on my lips just to give a nice tint and a nice color to the whole look. And this one is not matte. It's kind of a creamy formula, and it won't last long, especially when you eat during the day. But for what it's worth, it's super duper nice, and I got this for 100 pesos. This is one of my absolute favorite lipsticks, and I highly recommend this product. So those are all things that are inside my makeup bag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got a few tips and some products that you may want to try. And I hope you also enjoyed the updated everyday makeup routine that I did in this video. That's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And leave some comments down below if you have any video suggestions or ideas, and I will see you in my next video.